Hello there, this is Will from Travel with Will, and we are in Paris today. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your favourite place in Paris below. So we're actually at a really cool place. It's the Latin Quarter, and we're going to have a wander around. I'm going to tell you some prices, some cool buildings, and show you how close we are to the Notre Dame. So we're going to walk from, it's Place Panthéon, and we're going to walk to the Notre Dame. But before we head down there, we've got some cool churches here as well, but it's more important, there's an English pub here, and I wanted to have a look at the prices, and the guy's just opening up. So let's have a quick look at the prices. So they've got the real English ales. So a pint is €8, €8.50 for a specific stout. You've got wheat beers, ciders, so a pint of cider is €8.90. And yeah, so it's a cool place to come and get some fish and chips as well. What was I going to say to you? So I did get a pint near the Eiffel Tower and it cost €13. I was so surprised. I've said that in a few of the other videos, but let's have a look at some of the architecture and some of the buildings. These ladies actually told me what these buildings are called. This is l'Église Saint-Étienne-du-Mont. It's very pretty. I did have a wander down there actually, it was really nice. I'm wearing the old shades because the sun keeps hitting me and then disappearing. It's February and it's actually really nice. I was expecting it to be a lot colder, but the weather's on our side. So it's the Latin Quarter, it's also the student area. And as you can see, there's lots of people queuing up for the tourist attractions. Let's just get a view of this again. I love these this architecture here. It reminds me a little bit of some parts of London. And I can honestly say, I've had no problem with the camera here at all. No one's bothered me. I've felt relatively safe until I arrived here. And I was filming and some guy tried to get in front of the camera and take it from me. But other than that, I think Paris is quite safe. I do have some videos of the red light district and some other things. There's just so many cool things to see like that down there. This is actually the best place for windy roads and getting lost. I do have a video on my other channel without me in the video, and that's basically just a point of view walk around the city. So if you're more interested in that, then check that channel out. It's Walks with Will. This is where the students hang around. You know, it's actually really growing on me a lot, Paris. I'm enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would. Super cool, seriously. And the metro's so easy as well. It's so cool. Right, so we're just going to basically do the walk down to the Notre Dame. It will be a lot of rambling, should imagine. But like I said, you guys commenting below, it motivates me to keep going, and super nice feedback, so cheers. Let's get a good view of this. There's lots of posers around. See, I'm doing this for you, not for me. Let's have a look. and you can actually see the Eiffel Tower. Can you see that there? We will be going there. I did do a really nice walk from the Louvre Museum to the Notre Dame. That was super cool. And I will be filming the island area and giving you more information about that. So like I said, please like, comment, subscribe. The metro systems are very simple as well. So if you wanted to come here, the bus, you could take the 84 or the 89, and then you just look for the metro sign. There's metros everywhere. And I also filmed that information for you. Just a little tip on that. If you're going to be here for a few days, you might as well get the week pass, and it looks a bit like this. If you've watched the other videos, you'd have heard me, I'm repeating myself, but I don't know who's watched which video. So you get one of these, and you just scan it, and this actually lasts for 10 years, and each time you come, you get an update on it. And basically, yeah, it's 30 euros, but a day pass for everywhere in Paris is 28, so you might as well get the full week pass. And also brown signs. The brown signs is a tourist attraction. So we're basically just going to have a wander around. Head down to the Notre Dame. I would say it's one of the best parts of Paris if you want to have Instagram pictures, especially down in the area near the river, which we're going to go to. And I think they told me the most Instagrammed place in Paris was actually the Montmartre, and we went there as well. I don't do Instagram, but I'm letting you know because there was a lot of people there that I don't watch Netflix either. I do YouTube videos. That's all I do. YouTube videos and drinking beer. That's my two activities. And walking around Geneva, basically. But what's that Netflix thing that they said? Alice in Paris or whatever it's called. See these lovely little roads here. Very pretty. But that's filmed in Montmartre. And I did try and film a train station as well, because it's actually the most busy train station in Europe, Gare du Nord. But they won't let me in there with a camera. And earlier I saw a lot of police on horseback down here. But they did have the riots yesterday for the protests for the pensions. And there was actually one crazy man who was walking around with the flag, who must have mixed the days up. Maybe he was asleep yesterday and he missed the manifestation. Right, this is where I walked up just now. So basically you can go down any of these roads and it looks pretty cool. That's the main road, and that's where someone tried to get the camera. So I think we'll stick on this back road for now. Although it would be quite funny if someone did it whilst I was doing a vlog. There's a lot of English people here, by the way, and I've noticed that the analytics are now, my main viewers are my fellow countrymen and women. So cheers guys, thank you. Before it was Americans. Where have you gone? Have you disappeared? And then after that it was actually the Swiss. So, but we are mainly in Switzerland. It's just building after building after building. I think the first or the oldest university in Paris was here, actually. So this is Place de la Sorbonne. It's a very pretty little place. This is why English people love France. Look at how cool that is. I love this kind of stuff. In the summer, we'll have to come back. You know, I was getting a feel as I was walking around this part of Paris. I was starting to feel like I was in Aix-en-Provence, which is a very beautiful place down in the south of France, on the Riviera. So basically that's the main road there. These are little back streets. I think we'll go on the main road now. You do have like weird, so it's Boulevard Saint Michael, this is. You do have weird like Starbucks buildings everywhere. And if you're worrying about language, I've noticed a lot of people speak English. And watch your pockets on the metro as well. But you should know that by now, travelling around. Even you've got to watch your pockets in Geneva these days. On my other channel, before I was vlogging, I used to communicate with you through shadows. I don't know if any of you realise that. But there was a restaurant down here. As you know, if you watch the channels, we are normally in Geneva area. And near Geneva is a beautiful part of France called Haute-Savoie. And they have traditional raclette and very good cheeses and tartiflette and stuff like that. And here we're going to walk past a Haute-Savoie restaurant and we'll compare the prices. Let's have a good look. Being a delivery man here must be hard work. Another thing that I find really cool here is there's so much going on. There's so many concerts and activities to do, and I like stuff like that. Because that's one downside of Geneva. There aren't many things to do, if we're being honest. If we're being completely honest. There are a lot of homeless people here, I did notice that. And there's one of the metro stops, which is quite an important stop, is Nations or Nation. And that is the only one that smells like piss to me. Because one of my friends said to me, oh, you're going to be smelling a lot of urine. And I was thinking, well, it's not so bad. But yeah, when you get to that one, it does stink. But all the others were they were all right. That Monoprix is kind of a bit like, the equivalent in England would be, I'm trying to remember now, like one of those shops that has everything in it. I've forgotten what they call. So we're still on Boulevard Saint Michael. And then we're going to actually go into a really cool bit, which was Rue de Saint-Séverine, I think, and it looked really pretty with some nice little backstreet restaurants. I'll flip you round again, ladies and gents. Let's have a good nosy down this crossroads. Right, so the cool pretty bit is actually here. So if you are in the Latin Quarter, then you want to, if you're near the McDonald's, then it's bus stop Cluny, and it's this road here. I'll get the name of it when we walk down there. And this is actually a really cool street. This is where the Haute-Savoie restaurant is. They've also got those bikes there as well. We can have a look at the prices. Just while I'm thinking about it, look at this guy in the middle of the road on that bike. if we suddenly get a man being knocked off his push bike, then that will most probably get me a lot of views. That would be the name of the video. Yes, so to go into the Louvre Museum, it said you needed to buy your ticket before you arrive. And then there was like waiting times. We're just going to cross on the red man because I can't be asked to wait. Then there were waiting times for when you go in, so the time is on your ticket. But we're going to do a video there as well. So this is Rue de la Harpe, this road here, and this is a cool road. And let's have a look at these bikes as well. So you have to use your smartphone to get the price of these. And this is the zone you can be in, by the looks of it. Yeah, so this is actually really handy if you want to get around quicker. There are some police coming down here. Normally you're not allowed to film the police. So let's just see. I did want to flip you round, but we'll just, if the camera's facing me, it should be fine. But, travel tip, if someone tells you to stop filming, then just stop filming. Because they've got really strict rules here for filming. Unlike in Switzerland. I love Switzerland, by the way. Switzerland is the most relaxed place on planet Earth. And talking about Switzerland, we've got the fondue raclette thing here. It was almost like I was feeling the Swiss vibe. So how much is a raclette here? They've got the French onion soup. They've got 6 snails. Where is the raclette price? So the fondue for one person is $16.80 with 3 cheeses. So if you guys know, you should know which cheeses go in the fondue. You should tell me below in the comments. You should know that by now. And tartiflette is $16.80, so it's not too bad, the prices. And it's always nice to see something that reminds you of where you are currently living. There's a little Haute Savoie flag somewhere. Oh, maybe, there it is. Here we go. Right, so this is actually a really cool little place. I have seen some people filming here before, so I'm just going to flip you round until we literally get to the road where we're going to be walking towards the Notre Dame. So it's the Union Square restaurant. I've seen that in videos before. There's a lot of fondue restaurants here. I'm surprised. Very surprised. So basically, if you watch the channel, you know that I hate music being played in public because it affects my YouTube vlog. And because we're vlogging and there's no editing, it means that it messes up the video. But we roll with it. That's what we do. Yeah, I didn't actually walk down here before, so this is new for me as well. Yeah, so there's a lot of police walking around here. This is a really long vlog, by the way. If you've made it this far, then you're a champion, and let me know below. Right, so we're nearly at the Notre Dame. There it is. You see, it was worth the wait. So let's just walk over there together. Oh, we're gonna get run over. Ah, we made it. We made it. Right, so here's the river. So this is the City de Lille, or Ile de City. And basically this was the original part of Paris was further north, but when the Romans came, they made this the central point of Paris, basically. And it's right, you'll know where it is on the map, it's the little island in the middle of Paris, that's where the Notre Dame is. And of course someone was having a ciggy on their fag break, and they set fire to the Notre Dame not long ago. So basically the best way to enter the Latin Quarter is through here. That's the way I went before. And we can cross over here. So there's some really cool artwork. There's always going to be someone selling something around here. I did see like a weird Will Smith picture, which I thought was bizarre. Now there's a lot of police here now. There's a lot of police here. They weren't here earlier. Let's just have a little look. Maybe someone's had something stolen from their pocket. So like I said to you before, a lot of the buildings, the religious buildings, are free entry because they're free entry for the religious purpose, I believe. This one's closed, it's under construction. And yeah, I wasn't really sure what to expect here because obviously I've only seen the building, but I'm going to show you the reality of the square here, the place. Let's have a nosy. And yes, so basically, ladies and gents, that might be the longest vlog I've done. I'm loving it, by the way. It's definitely worth coming. Would I say the metro's easier than the underground in London? Yes. Would I come here over and over and over again? Would I live here? Yeah, most probably. It's so nice. Super nice city. I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, keep watching. There'll be a lot more vlogs. I've actually got a really blocked nose. I should have said that before, so my voice is a bit funny. And yeah, so let's keep exploring. Let's try and complete Switzerland and then more parts of France. So cheers guys, see you in the next video. Bye.